Hey guys, we're back on our announcement video. Here we go. So guys, as you read from the title, there is another announcement video on Guardian Quest. The problem this time, there's no good news, there's only bad news of Guardian Quest for this time. The bad news is that, how do I put this? Since we've made like maybe 3 videos every weekend, the file kinda is getting a bit confused of what videos to keep and not to keep. So it decided to, you know what? Fuck this. Just remove all of them or corrupt them with something. And every time I watch the footages, there's like cubes going everywhere. It's like, you know those really old TVs that when the antenna doesn't work from the roof, the TV tends to go like... Don't ask me. I don't even know what I just did. I really don't know. But yeah, we've made like maybe from episode 3 to episode 10 in the Rebooted Guardian Quest. Yeah. So guys, not only will I be telling you that it's corrupted, I'll also be telling you what they were and what you will be seeing from now on in Guardian Quest, which is gonna be brand new. Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. So in episode 3, because we were bored and we didn't know what to think of the green leader, I don't know why I have this, I just like to play with it like, yeah, don't ask. In episode 3, the green leader, which is Mimic, shows us the cage that was under the meeting room, and somehow in like maybe 1 or 2 days, the guy changed it to a full-on maximum prison for one darkness being. That is going to be a pretty important character in the series, and I'll explain to you why after. And so, when he showed us the prison, not only was it decorated with like a whole bunch of amazing crap, a map of the entire kingdom, a fish tank, which is pretty cool, a bunk bed, a toilet, obviously, and the darkness was James, well, Ducky, was obsessed with the pig step disc, which we had to edit out lots of bits to tell him that that is copyrighted music for some reason. YouTube, you're being a complete jerk. It was soon revealed that the Green Leader and the Darkness were working together to make a secret bunker under the kingdom. That eventually led to lots of red stun scenes. One of them actually made armor and weapons to put on you. The other one actually did a weapons test on like vomiting arrows everywhere in your opponent. The other one was torturing villagers and zombies. And there was another room where there was like on the left side, like animals, like foxes, bears, not bears, what the hell am I saying? Pandas, horses, what else? I have no idea anymore. But yeah, there was like 2 more rooms. One of them was a redstone door, which behind it was a storage unit, which was really sick, and I had to edit out one part because I got stuck in it. The other one was the green leader's room, which was super cool. I was really upset that I couldn't show it on camera because it got corrupted. So yeah, that was the video. When the green leader showed me how the zombie torture machine worked, I accidentally punched him by accident because I didn't know my own strength because I still didn't have my memories back yet. I punched him, then he accidentally dropped his green sword, which I noticed immediately from the name of it and the power it had, holy crap, that the name was half green and half black, means it was half corrupted with darkness. The other thing is that with the amount of power it had, in the wrong hands, like the darkness, it could be used for, I have no idea what. But that was episode 3. In episode 4, after I wake up in my bed, well, not really wake up, more like stuck in a dream until I wake up, The Steve that was like in like maybe 5 seconds of Guardian Quest episode 1 rebooted Timeline Steve, which started from Universe Steve went to Timeline Steve, and yes, he had a voice. Now, Timeline Steve told me everything that happened in my universe, that the darkness had finally taken over. After that, he told me my friends, Elder Blue Steve, Ultra Steve, Life Steve, Endercat, and Mimic. All of those brought back all of my memories again. For the third time, my memories have been wiped, and now they're back. And Timeline Steve told me to give me a warning to watch out for the darkness that it's hiding in plain sight in the kingdom with you. Now, I was concerned at that point because I thought it was the darkness that that was working with us. Because he'd worked with the leader, we didn't hurt him one bit. After that, Timeline Steve told me that he changed the book in the meeting room. And now it said the kingdom is weaker, but is more advanced than any. I'm going to get you that in episode 4. In episode 4, it went pretty dark. Let's just say. I went in the meeting room, and then I noticed that the darkness was sitting in the Green Leader's throne. I was asking him why he was sitting there, and he said, I don't know, the Green Leader just told me to sit there, and I just heard like a bunch of fireballs outside the window. And when I, for some reason, didn't notice that there were fireballs when I entered the meeting room, but then I saw the Green Leader half corrupted because of his weapon. Now, because of that, he was also beginning to lose some of his memories. Don't know what darkness does, that just seems, I have no idea why. But yeah. I tried to be persuasive with the green to give me the sword so that we can uncorrupt it or better yet destroy it. Because if we try to uncorrupt it, we're gonna need Lightness Cat for that. Because she's basically the only one who can uncorrupt it besides Green. So that went on for like 1 or 2 episodes. Then Darkness helped a bunch, I guess, make it like 3 persons. One of them turned him into Mimic Steve, the other one turned him into a Dark Steve, and the other one turned him into a weird Life Steve. After that, I got really pissed. Violet tried to cure him, did nothing. I got really angry because Green Leader still didn't listen, he was stubborn. Yes, you were stubborn, Mimic. I got angry, started lightning the floor where the block that I was standing on, and that eventually led to making a big shield around the Green Leader, around me and the Green Leader, and that uncorrupted half of the Green Leader, but it came with a cost that most of his memories were gone completely, unrecoverable. He was afraid of who I was, because he was asking where is Violet Steve and Blue Steve, not where is Violet Leader and Blue Leader. He remembers that he was a Green Steve, not a Green Leader. After that, I went back into the bunker to try and find Darkness, and to my surprise, when I came back upstairs to the Green Leader, Orange was gone. I thought I left him. I thought I told him to stay there with the Green Leader, but he was gone. Violet told me that he was going crazy of the amount of power I just did in front of him, and he went off. Now, I was afraid that he might be power hungry, which was 100% right. This is episode 5 now. In episode 6 or 5, I don't know anymore. Episode 6 or 5, the Orange Leader came back. Green Leader, Green Steve became a bit more comfortable with me. But the Orange Leader was someone we did not recognize anymore. He then became Genesis Steve. He then started attacking us and showed us his true power, which almost destroyed us. And the reason is, he was mega power hungry. And now the darkness has made it even worse. The darkness manipulated us into thinking he was good. But no. I thought the darkness was someone different. But then he kept saying that he wasn't different. It was like all the others, but just didn't care. And he was right. He manipulated us, and he convinced the Orange Leader that if he joins the darkness, he would get infinite power, which worked. And now the Green Steve also got more memories wiped by the darkness into thinking that the Green Leader got created by the darkness, and the darkness was Green Leader's creator. The Green Leader was still super nice to me, which I still had high hopes that he would eventually change and see the error in his ways. After that, thunder happened, and I was teleported to inside of a room, a nether room, with a nether portal and a Steve. I was terrified of what it was. All I knew is that was a new enemy besides darkness, and I thought that the darkness had that secret from me. The darkness then started destroying stuff in the kingdom, which made me really upset because this kingdom was beautiful. What else? Oh yeah. Next episode, I woke up in a ship, right? In a ship. In that episode, some pirates of the kingdom of the ship showed up and told me about some of the history of the kingdom, that the leaders stole it from him. But since the Green Leader had none of his memories, he didn't know any of this, not even one bit. So, to talk to the captain even more, I decided to make a boat to grab his so-called soul and his crewmates in there. Now, every time I ask him something, I can always reach out to the boat. Then the darkness eventually chased us out of the kingdom. Me and Violet were homeless. We were poor. No power. Weak. And then, guys, after that episode, a new series on Guardian Quest is beginning, the Orange story. And yeah, we did the green story, which already ended, and now it's time for the orange story. And guys, there is a new Steve, there's a new actor, which has come back. He's acted before, but then I had to kick him because he was being mean. Now he's back as someone else. Not the one that you guys remember, but someone else. Mysterious Steve. His background is insanely complicated, and I had no idea what kind of plot twist he's gonna have in his character. But all I know is that Orange Story, Shadow will be filming it. And Mimic will be editing it, sending it to me, and I'll be putting on my YouTube channel so that you guys can know what will be happening behind my back. And guys, the Darkness Kingdom looks pretty small, but it is super cool. Shout out to you, Ducky, for building it. And unfortunately, I have to end the Dragon's SMP because they were going to be making a new one with Dragonfire mod if it works. We were going to make a superhero series, but it's going to be looking like it's not going to happen because the lag is making us really frustrated. Had to build a lot. Yeah, we're not doing it. We're probably not going to do it, but if it works, then we're probably going to do Dragonfire SMP modded. And obviously, I'm going to have the Blaze Nation. The others can have whatever nations they want. There'll be 5 or maybe 6 or 7 nations. Blaze Nation and whatever they choose. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this announcement video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!